Boom! Hi, how you doing? Welcome to another great trick and a tutorial at the end. As well as a deck of cards, we're going to do a very special prediction. So if you're into prediction tricks, you're going to love this. As well as the cards, which we're going to use in a moment, we are going to use my wallet. I can see your eyes light up. Wow! But in my wallet, I'm going to use some cards. Not these cards. These are my credit cards. I'm not that generous. But you always know a magician's wallet because we always have a habit of carrying around old playing cards that get worn so we can practice on various tricks. And I'm no exception to that rule. In my wallet, I have some odd cards, jokers and things like that. Let me just show you what I've got. And I always carry these around with me. What have I got? I've got a joker on there. I've also got some blank-faced cards on there as well. The blank-faced cards are those filler cards you often get in a pack of cards. And I've also kept the guarantee joker. Not quite sure what the guarantee's for on a pack of cards, but I keep it all the same. Now, we're going to be using a blue deck of cards, so I think the blank-faced cards will use the red backs. Yeah, okay, we don't need these. In fact, I'm going to use my wallet because I'm going to write a prediction down. Yeah, I'm actually going to do it live. I know most magicians always have a premonition the day before or last week. I'm going to do it live now. And in fact, if I take this out, I am going to remove my credit card because I don't want you to use that card. Let's get rid of that. These are the little wallets that hold the credit cards, and we can use these to put our playing cards in. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to make not just one, but two predictions of something that's about to happen. I don't want you to see this, so I'm going to just write okay, that one. I'm going to write another card. Okay, so two predictions. Okay, I'm going to put my first one in the first little wallet, so it remains in full view all the time. I can't change that. And I put my next one in here in the third position, the first and the third. Now, that's going to remain in full view. I can't change what I've written. We come across to the cards. There's 52 cards here. Let me just show you these. Okay, 52 playing cards. Now, I'm not going to do what most magicians do and deal them face down like that because you never know what you're getting. I'm actually going to turn them up and deal the cards face up onto the table. Now, while I'm dealing these, I just want you to call stop at any point. Stop. Stop there. Are you sure you want to stop there? You've stopped me on the King of Spades. Okay. Now, because I made two predictions, we need two cards chosen. Now, I'll give you the choice. Do you want the next card that I'm about to deal or the one that I've already dealt? The next card, okay, the 9 of diamonds. But you could have had this one, and if we go through, you could have had this, or any of these other cards here. Okay, but that was a free choice. So we have the King, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to isolate the King in there and the 9 in here. But that was a free choice. I couldn't have known that, surely. Or could I? You see, I made my predictions before you even touched the pack, before you made your selection. The first and the third is my prediction. You chose the 9 of diamonds and the King of Spades. If I turn it around, can you see what I've actually written? The 9 of diamonds and the King of Spades. And that is my prediction. Absolutely incredible. Now the trick you've just seen performed is based on a very old optical illusion effect, and it's one that I actually bought many years ago. It must have been about 1982 or 83 from a company called Camtrix, who are based in Cambridge here in the UK. And it used to involve a wooden stand, a huge wooden stand, and you would put your 2 prediction cards in that stand, and the 2 selections would go in there as well. You then spun it around to reveal the prediction. And I still have that trick, and I still perform it if I'm on a stage performance. However, it wasn't very easy to carry around in your back pocket, so I thought the trick was so good that I wanted to try to recreate it using a pocket version. And I came up with this variation to achieve the same optical illusion, and you'll see why I keep saying this optical illusion. You can purchase any type of wallet. I think I got this off Amazon, and it has these little wallets that you put credit cards in, and you've probably seen these yourself. Okay, and I got one that had 4 on it. First of all, you need a regular deck of cards. You then need some cards. Now I only use a handful just for this demonstration, but normally I'd have kind of like 20 playing cards that are the same as this. Let me show you. On the backs, they're blank, but each one has written the name of the card. So there's the 9 of diamonds, it has the 9 of diamonds written on the back. The King of Spades, the 6 of Hearts, 9 of Clubs, and King of Hearts. And that's how the trick works. These 2 cards that the audience believed these were blank faced. Okay, and you can reveal those anyhow you like, but basically they're not blank faced, they're double backed. I've got red backs, so they're contrasting colours to the pack I'm using, and then I've got blue on the other side. So this is how the trick works. You remove these, they believe they're blank on one side. You then use a felt tip that's had the lid left off for a week, so it's totally dry. You'll see it doesn't write at all. You pick the cards up and you pretend to write on here. You're not writing anything at all, but you pretend to write on those. They believe you've written 2 names of cards on there. You then put these in to the first wallet and the third. The first and the third. You then force any one of your gaffed cards onto them. Now the way that I use this is that I would put these in. I can see that they start after the 4 of clubs. I would then deal the cards down, saying to them, I want you to choose any one of these cards. As soon as I get past here, I'm getting them to call stop. So they say stop, and you can choose this one and then take one of these. It doesn't matter what they get, as long as it's one of your gaffed cards. As I said, normally I have about 20 of these in a stack, but you can choose it. If you're good at audience management, then you can have just a handful like I've got here. You then have the 2 cards. You put these into the other slots. One there and one there. Now the trick's done, because what will happen is the optical illusion is they can see that they chose 2 blue back cards here in position 2 and 4. You wrote on the backs of these blank cards, the red back cards, 2 names of cards. Now if you grab it by the middle and just flip it over, there it looks like that's your first and your third red backed cards that you wrote on, the 6 of Hearts and the King of Spades. Because they see 2 blue backs there, they're assuming that they're the cards from the pack. when you're doing this, just casually throw it over, and you can throw it at an angle. I always grab the middle rather than the end. If you grab the middle, you just throw it over and they can see that. Straight away, that just knocks them. They kind of say, wow. The method used here has been around for many years, and it's a great optical illusion of when you turn this over, it just looks as though these two cards really have been the ones written on there. Practice and enjoy.